Hey folks, it goes like this. The only thing that really matters, after all is said and done, is how did we treat others. There's crime, there's ugliness, there's selfishness, there's egotism, there's me first. There's sickness, there's sin. Don't pay attention to it. You didn't cause it, and you're not going to cure it. Just turn your back on it. They are like, those things have no real existence. They are like the little boy who woke up at night screaming and thrashing. The monsters, the monsters. The mother came into the room, turned on the light. There's no monsters. Well, they were here just a minute ago. They were not here. You thought they were here. That's where it begins. Thought. Don't give the bad stuff any time, any life, or any energy. Turn your back on them. Don't think about them. Don't let them enter your thinking. Instead, you give your time, your life, and your energy to helping others. Helping others. And that includes animals. And caring and sharing. You give your time, your life, and your energy to empathy, sympathy, to loving, to cheer, happiness, humor, and enthusiasm. And you want to know something? You are fully equipped to do that. You can do that better than anybody else, and there's nobody who can do it as well as you can do it. You're fully skilled. Fully skilled. Well-versed. Proficient. And guess what? You don't do anything that your conscience tells you not to do. Anything your conscience tells you not to do, you just don't do it. You do only what your conscience says, and then you know what? You don't have any guilt. I did it, conscience. I did what you told me to. I didn't do anything that you told me not to. Not only are you without guilt, but you're without fear now. You don't have anything to fear for two reasons. One, you haven't done anything wrong. You've been true. I would be true, for there are those who trust me. I would be pure, for there are those who care. I would be brave, for there is much to suffer. I would be fair, for there is much to bear. So you don't have any guilt, and you don't have any fear. And you know what else you have? You have a feeling that you're impervious, that you're adamantine. You feel that nothing is going to hurt you. And you don't complain, and you don't criticize, and you compliment people, encourage them, and you keep your work up to date, and a place for everything and everything in its place. and your career, your creativity. In this case, it's Soul to Soul. In this case, it's an article in the Advertiser every week. In this case, it's the regimen of saintly eating. In your case, it's your beautiful creativity for the universe. You know something? You do this for a while, and you learn the big truth. God is love. That's what God is. Whole bunch of complications. Forget it. God is love. And God is whole. You know the substance of God now. You know the wholeness of God. You can't cut off this hand. You can't cut it off and have the hand live. It's not going to live. You're not going to live without God. You cannot be cut off from God and live. So you not only know the substance of God, you know the power of God. And God is love. You say, well, wait a minute. How do I know what love is? You know what love is ever since you've been in your mother's arms. And you know this very minute whether I'm loving you or whether I'm loving myself. You know every minute if you are being loved or if you are loving or if you're not. Next big truth. You find out that God is everything there is. God is everything there is. There isn't any other power. There isn't any other creativity. There isn't anything but God, love. And you'd be better off thinking another name for God than God, it was love. So since God is everything, and since you exist, you are some of God. S-O-M-E. If God is everything there is, and you exist, you've got to be some of God. What else are you going to be made of? And you find out what your job in life is. Creativity. That's what God is all about. That's what the universe is all about. Creativity, billions of years. Big Bang, creativity, whatever. Better and better every day. Better and better every minute. And you're doing it. So your job is to make the universe go and grow and glow. Go and grow and glow. And you're one with everybody. Isn't it sweet? Isn't it fun? Then another thing, big truth, is that God is good. Can you imagine God love doing anything bad? Can you imagine God love doing anything bad? No. So since God is everything there is, and since God is good, everything is good. And that's what you have in your mind. None of this bad stuff. None of these monsters. And just a couple more things. Never lie, steal, or cheat. Never. And go vegan.
You still got 3 minutes left. Where the heck is the button?
Where did you cut out?
It's 9 minutes and 28 seconds.
Oh, thank you. What words was I saying when you cut out?
You were talking about...
Did I say go vegan?
Yes.
And is that where you cut out?
Yes.
Thank you, Amy, very much. That's it.
Yeah.
Put it away, please.
Okay.